Inside a hollow tree, standing tall over the vast African savanna, a mother roller named Lila rests quietly, her vibrant feathers wrapped around four fragile white eggs hidden deep within the dark shelter. The wind whistles softly outside as she shifts gently, keeping each egg warm, her eyes occasionally glancing toward the bright world beyond the hollow. Time passes in calm silence until one day a faint crack appears, breaking the stillness as life inside begins to awaken. The shells tremble and split, revealing tiny, delicate chicks, weak and featherless, their first breaths taken in the safety of the hollow. Lila carefully removes the broken shells and lowers her body to protect them, creating warmth in a world filled with unseen dangers. Hunger quickly drives the newborns to open their beaks, and Lila launches into the open air, beginning the relentless cycle of hunting and feeding. She dives toward the ground, snatching a beetle with perfect precision before returning to the nest and feeding it directly to a waiting chick. Again and again she hunts, catching insects midair and delivering them with flawless timing, fueling the rapid growth of her young. Days pass and the fragile chicks begin to grow, their bodies strengthening, feathers emerging in flashes of brilliant purple, turquoise, and blue. The hollow becomes filled with movement and sound as the young rollers stretch their wings, preparing for a life beyond the tree. But danger is never far away. A snake begins to climb the trunk, its body coiling upward with silent intent, drawn toward the vulnerable nest above. Lila senses the threat instantly, her posture stiffening as she releases a harsh warning call that echoes across the savanna. Without hesitation, she launches into the air and dives straight toward the predator with explosive speed. Her beak strikes the snake's head again and again, forcing it to recoil as she circles tightly, never giving it a chance to advance. The snake lashes out violently, but Lila dodges with incredible agility, returning immediately with sharper, more precise attacks. In a powerful maneuver, she grabs the snake behind the neck, struggling against its thrashing body while pulling it away from the nest. The battle intensifies as the predator resists, coiling and striking, but Lila holds firm, dragging it down the tree with relentless force. With one final surge of strength, she throws the snake away, sending it crashing to the ground below, defeated and driven off. Breathing heavily, Lila returns to the hollow, checking her frightened chicks and soothing them with soft calls until calm is restored. Time moves forward, and the young rollers grow into strong, fully feathered birds, their colors shining brilliantly under the African sun. Standing at the edge of the hollow, they hesitate, staring out at the vast open sky for the very first time. Lila flies out gracefully and calls to them, demonstrating the motion of wings, encouraging them to take the leap. One by one, they jump, flapping wildly as they struggle to stay airborne, guided closely by their watchful mother. With each attempt, their flight improves, their movements becoming smoother, more controlled, more confident. Now comes the final lesson, the art that defines them. High above the savanna, Lila locks her eyes onto a fast-moving dragonfly, aligning her body with perfect precision. She dives at incredible speed, slicing through the air before catching the insect mid-flight with flawless timing. Without stopping, she swallows the prey and rises upward, demonstrating mastery of the sky. She performs a breathtaking aerial roll, showcasing agility, strength, and control, while guiding her young to follow her movements. The fledglings attempt their own hunts, chasing insects through the air until one finally succeeds, capturing its first prey. From that moment, everything changes as instinct and skill merge, transforming them into true aerial hunters. Together they soar across the glowing savanna, moving in harmony under the vast blue sky. As the sun begins to set, golden light spreads across the land, illuminating the vibrant colors of Lila's feathers. She lands on a high branch, calm and powerful, watching the endless landscape she now commands. The savanna falls quiet as the final light fades, leaving the silhouette of a magnificent aerial hunter standing against the horizon. From fragile eggs hidden in darkness to a master of the skies, the journey of Lila is complete, and in the endless air where skill defines survival, her story continues.